Blessings and blessings, you beautiful soul of this universe. It's Kai here, and on today's video, I want to start with one statement. And that is that you, my dear friend, you are the freedom in which you are seeking for. Let me say that again. You, yes you, my dear friend, are the freedom in which you are seeking for. You see, society has led you to believe that the only way that you can create freedom is if you run your own business, or if you create $1 million, or if you are able to travel around the world and do all of these things that supposedly make one free. But what does freedom even mean? For some, freedom means the ability to do what you want, whenever you want, however you want, with whomever you want. But is that really freedom? In today's video, I want to really break down what I believe freedom actually is, and what the sages and the prophets of our past have been preaching for millennia, but people today still just don't understand. And it's this topic of freedom which man has literally died for, and which we have been seeking and seeking and seeking for as far as the mind and as history can remember. But if you look deeply into the teachings of the prophets and the teachers of the past, you'll very quickly realize that the freedom in which they were seeking, they only found when they realized that they always had it all along. When I learned this, my life literally changed forever. I spent the majority of my life seeking and seeking and seeking and seeking and doing everything that I could to create freedom for myself. So what did I do? I traveled the world. I went against the status quo. I did all of the things that I thought I needed to do in order to reach this quote unquote level of freedom. And what I actually found through that seeking, through that searching, was that the freedom in which I was looking for was within me all along. And you see, when you understand this, not just as a concept, but as a reality, life around you, within you, and beyond you changes instantaneously. Because you no longer become so fixated on this concept of freedom. And you no longer become so fixated on this concept of freedom being outside of you. I spent my whole life seeking only to realize that all that I had desired in my life was within me all along. You see, you are the freedom in which you have always been seeking for. You are all of the things, the goals, the desires, the dreams, the ambitions, the accomplishments that you're trying to create right now. You're all of that and more. As cliche as it sounds, you are enough. However, you have been led to believe a lie, that freedom is sought outside of you. You beautiful soul. you blessing to this universe. If only you realized that the freedom in which you were seeking for was already within, you would begin to liberate yourself from all of the shackles that are currently holding you back. You see, when you were created and manifested into this beautiful being that you are now watching this video, your Creator created you in His mind's eye with infinite potentiality, with infinite levels of freedom, with infinite levels of success, with infinite levels of abundance, with infinite levels of joy, enlightenment, happiness, fulfillment, all of the highest vibrations that exist within the human condition. Those were already given to you at birth. But then what happened? As you got older, society put you into a box. Society told you that you weren't good enough. Society then led you to believe that in order to be good enough, you had to seek for something external. You had to seek for the good grades in class. You had to seek for those friends in school that were the cool cats. You had to seek for that good job that paid you good money so that you could buy nice things and then have a nice house and then create all of these things in the material world. But let me ask you the question, even after creating all of that, I bet that many of you still feel that lack. Why? Why is that? Why is it that we've been led to believe that in order for us to be worthy, we need to create something outside of ourselves? It's almost as if you have $1 million and if you're financially free, that you are better than someone else. And in this video, I really want to explain to you just how important it is that you wake up. You wake up. Because the world right now depends on you, truth seeker, to pave light to those of us that are living in a place of darkness, to those of us that feel like we are in despair, to those of us that feel like we have the freedoms stripped away. But you see, your Creator created you in His mind's eye. There is nothing that you could create. There is nothing that you could do. There is nothing that could ever be taken away from you that could ever amount to the level of infinite potentiality that is you. When I realized that, everything in my life changed immediately. I went from seeking for validation my entire life from this place and this place and this place and this place to now only seeking validation within myself. Now, don't get me wrong, traveling the world was great. Starting this business has been amazing. Meeting the people and going to the places and having the experiences and buying the things and doing the stuff. It was great. It was fun. It's been fun. It is fun. But if you're seeking for freedom and you think that that freedom lays within the external of who you are, you will spend your life seeking and seeking and seeking. What if all that you could have ever desired in your life was already here? How would you behave? How would you act? How would you speak? How would you think? Most people think that in order for them to actually feel worthy, to feel the freedom which is their birthright, that they need to obtain something in the future, that they need to obtain some form of material possession that makes them worthy. And it is in that place that humanity continues to live in what the Buddhists call Maya, illusion, delusion. And it is within this illusion, and it is within this delusion that mankind continues to suffer. Look around you. People are destroying each other. They are destroying this beautiful planet that we've been gifted. They're destroying Mother Earth. But what are they really destroying? They're destroying their freedom. They're destroying the very thing that man has spent millennia seeking to find. The freedom, my friend, in which you seek will never, ever, ever be obtained in any form of material, because it is already who you are. You are freedom. Yes. You are freedom. Yes, you are freedom. But do you see that? Do you feel that? Do you believe that? Do you behave like that? And if the answer is no, I'll explain why. The biggest reason why you feel like you are lacking, the biggest reason why you feel like you are not good enough, the biggest reason why you feel like you aren't worthy, or you're not successful, or you're not free, is because you have taken on the beliefs of society that aren't even yours. You've taken on the beliefs from society that aren't even yours. Wake up. Can't you see that? Can't you see that we have been led into an illusion and a delusion? And that all of the suffering that has actually been created has been created to keep you stuck. We are currently at war between good and evil. But it is up to you to see the truth and to discern that truth for yourself within your body. Your creator, the creator, creation, infinite intelligence, the universe within, around, and beyond us wants you to see that all that it is that you desire, all that it is in which you seek, all of it is already within you. I spent my whole life in so much pain, wondering why it had to happen to me. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe life feels like it's pushing you up against the wall. Maybe you feel like you're getting choked out and you're near the point of tapping out on your goals, tapping out on your ambitions, tapping out on your dreams. If only you knew, my friend, if only you knew that all of your desires, all of the goals that you have, all of the ambitions in which you strive to be, they are already who you are. But it is up to you to see the truth for yourself, because when you do, when you wake up to the truth that you are enough, when you wake up to the truth that you are the freedom in which you are seeking, when you wake up to the truth that you are limitless potential, every single thing that you could possibly ever imagine shall be yours. I hope this video was valuable. And all I want to do is send you love. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Sending you lots of love. Peace. Kai.